What's up, everybody? Sed's here, and welcome to Friday Show.
久しぶりだな、バッツさん。元気にしてたか？
久しぶりって確かに放送は1年ぶりですけど、この1年で一体何があったんですか？
So, keeping up with the same theme, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, and so what's random? Cargo get I'm Take two, beep. So what's random? How about lighting my car on fire? So a while back, I told a story about how somebody tried to break into a place to come get me, and I started thinking I have other crazy stories as well, like the time I lit my car on fire. And some of you are wondering, how the fuck can you light a car on fire? Well, sit back and I'll tell you. And I do want to point out that everything I say in this is 100% true. And I know this is going to sound a little crazy, but I promise you this is 100% true. And if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. But with all that being said, let's begin the story. So this is back when I still smoked cigarettes. I thankfully quit smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is stupid. So I'm smoking a cigarette, and one thing I need to tell you guys, especially for those who don't smoke cigarettes, if you're smoking a cigarette, especially if you're going down a highway and you're doing 70 or whatever, and let's say you have your driver's seat window open, and then you have your back seat window open. What can happen is when you go to toss your cigarette out the window, it could vacuum back in. And what happens generally is the cigarette will land on a seat or land in the back seat, like on the carpet, which is never good. And it's always pretty fucked. But I have to let you guys know this because this is important for the story. So this is actually a common thing. Well, not super common because it shouldn't happen in the first place, but that's how easy it can happen. You can literally throw a cigarette out and go right in the back seat. So I'm fucking, I'm smoking, I'm driving, I'm fucking done with my cigarette. Fucking, out the window. Smelling something. I thought my car is overheating, because overheating is pretty common, especially with shitty cars. And I'm like, okay, so it's either a couple things. It's either, somebody's fucking laying down asphalt, which is common, which, fixing the road and shit. My car is overheating, or, my car is on fire, which I never thought of option C yet. So I'm fucking driving at this point. I got off the freeway. I'm on a normal road, and it's just the smell's not going away, man. It's pretty bad. And then out of fucking nowhere, this gush. I don't know how to explain this. This crazy gush of flame just erupts from the side of my fucking chair, dude. So I'm fucking driving like this, right? And just now I got fire right beside me, like right fucking, So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I start scanning the area, and I see this sandwich shop. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, let's go there. So I pull in, and I don't want to freak, I'm panicking. My heart is racing. My car is fucking on fire, but I don't want to freak them out. So I could, as I'm walking up to this place, I'm like, okay, be calm, because I don't want to, come out all panicky, be like, I'm on fire. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, stay calm, explain the situation to the people, and then they'll understand it. So I walk into the place, explain the situation. I'm like, look, I need a water cup. My car is on fire. They're like, what? Again, calmly, I'm like, I need a big water cup. My car is on fire. They're like, your car's on fire. I'm like, yes, my car is on fire. I need a big water cup to fill so I can dump it on my car to put out the fire that is inside my car. They're like, your car's not on fire. I'm like, there's two people working, and the guy's like, your car's on fire. As he was saying that, he was walking out, from behind, where they make your shit. And he walks out, and I walk out with him, and they're fucking just billowing smoke. And then he looks to me in a pale face, and he's like, your car's on fire. And I'm like, yeah, my car is on fire. I want a large cup of water so I can put this out. Then fuck, dude. Once he realizes my fucking car is on fire, he fucking goes right in there and he fucking lets her know. He's like, homie's car is on fire. And I'm just like, kind of what I've been saying this whole fucking time. So fucking he grabs like an extra large cup. I grab an extra large cup. Fucking he's in one fucking water faucet. I'm in another water faucet. And then fucking we're just dumping, dude. We're just dumping. It's not going out. This fire is just relentless. Like it's almost like it's mutated past the water. It's like, water. That was so, whatever. But no, it was pretty shitty. So after 5 minutes of just dumping endless water on my car trying to put out this fire that was not going out, we decided to call it. And by call it, I mean call 911 and maybe get the professionals out, because this fire no longer is like has a weakness against water, and it's completely just demolishing my car. So I'm like, shit, man. So fucking, I fucking call up 911. I'm like, my fucking car is on fire. They're like, okay, cool. Where's your location? And it was awesome because there was no hesitation. There was no questions. It was like, oh, okay. Your car is on fire. Let's work the situation out. Something that I feel like that one place should have done. When I told them, especially the first few times that my car is on fire. But I tell them. So then I tell my location shit, and fuck, was that embarrassing. Seeing the fucking fire truck just coming through the fucking parking lot, and of course it has this noises going. It's like bonk, 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 and naturally, like normal people are like, oh shit, fire truck, where's that going? Oh, what? It's going right into that park. Holy shit, that guy's car is on fire. And here I am just standing right next to my fucking car on fire. So fucking, they come over and they put it out instantly because they're fucking firefighters. It's almost like they're trained to do this. Almost like they know how to put out fires, which is just crazy, right? So, while they're doing that, I was talking to somebody, trying to, because what he does is, he'll get my statement and then try to confirm, right, what really happened or whatever. And I told him, and I was like, man, I don't know what happened. I'm fucking driving. Next thing I know, my car is on fire. And then he's like, that's really fucking crazy. And so he's like, all right, we'll let you know what we find, once we put the shit out. So, which by the time we were done talking, the professionals, of course, put it out, like professionals should. And then, he went over, talked to him, they went in, trying to, figure out where the fire started, what caused it, try to figure out if, what it was. Is it electrical? Like, how the fuck did this fire start, right? Because they're like the CSI. So, once they figured out how the fire started and shit, the guy comes over to me, and he's like, you smoke? Like, yeah. He's like, were you smoking before before your car caught on fire? I'm like, I threw a cigarette out the window, I guess, like, I don't know, not too long. And then, I don't know, still at this point, I never really put two and two together. And he's like, I'm going to explain this to you, which we had to double check because this is just weird. So what happened was this, okay? When I flicked my cigarette out the window, it came in, but it didn't come in and land in the back seat, nor did it land into the back seat floor like it normally does. It somehow fucking went in, and so I have an armrest like this, that I set, and of course, like everybody's car, shit falls in between, right? So apparently I had a bunch of matches that has fallen down into that crack. And what has happened was the cigarette, when I flicked it out, decided to say, you know what? I'm not done. Fuck this shit. Come back in through the back window, fucking land right between the crack. But then not only was that spectacular, the fact that it somehow fucking decides to U-turn and land inside the crack. No, it gets better. It landed on fucking matches. So what happened was, what I was smelling was it burning the paper apparently, and then the sudden gush of fire that popped out was when it fucking caught the matches on fire, which then the match caught on fire, which then caused the other matches to catch on fire. And that's basically what happened. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, that is so fucking crazy. It's, fuck, dude. Like, after that, I made damn sure, like, matches were nowhere near my car, because fuck, man, that's just some, like, that's some rare shit, dude. Like, it had, fuck, dude, that's so unlucky. Like, that is just so unlucky, right? For it to just fucking U-turn back in through the backseat, which is, I mean, that's pretty common. It's stupid, and it honestly, it shouldn't happen. It's easily avoidable. But for it to just to fucking like shit, dude. But yeah, so I mean, my car was fine. I mean, my seat was fucked, and like the whole left side, or I guess right side of my seat's all fucked, and then my armrest was fucking just melted the fuck. I mean, it was just oh man, and that was so annoying to drive home. That was so annoying. Like, my pants were soaked, fucking my shirt was like fucking soaked, because my seat's fucking wet from all the fucking water that we dumped in the car. Oh man, what a day that was. But if I learned anything about anything,